This is Hajar Baban reading my poem, Low Flying Planes. Low flying planes. From metal and yellow underneath the tire, flattening, I couldn't decipher the bird or the material which my mother would leave me through in. I, missing everything, had to turn, believe in reason. Because my mother decided to name me after flight, I abandoned rocks, I left countries. Emerald that could never be blue, and lavender rose. I've forgiven every danger, just to sleep with no stone in my mind. I kept thinking of my father when his mother passed, when my brother made someone die, so I could tear beyond imagining what above would fly. About this poem. I wanted to begin to touch the surface of silence as it built my life. Demystifying this poem would go against the thing that allows it to work. It would unravel the lie in what I tried to declare. Anyway, a lot of it is in that word, beyond.
In Part 3, the story of a Riverside teenage nightclub that became almost as legendary as the performers it featured. In April 1967, the Los Angeles Times newspaper reported on the impending opening of the Riverside Youth Center. It opened in June and was operated by the Riverside Optimist Club and promoted by IE radio station KFXM. The Riverside Youth Center was located near the southwest corner of Magnolia Avenue and Tyler Street. This 1965 map shows its approximate location, where a Value City supermarket was then situated. An October 1967 San Bernardino Sun newspaper article reported that the Stone Ponies were appearing at the Riverside Youth Center. The story identified the lead vocalist for the group as Linda Maria Ronstadt. The Stone Ponies were mentioned in the October 20th KFXM Tiger Mag. It was mentioned that Linda Ronstadt visited the KFXM studios to publicize the show at the Riverside Youth Center. Ronstadt also visited the studios of KMEN, much to the delight of disc jockeys T. Michael Jordan and Dave McCormick. She was also interviewed for the station's publication, The Came Entertainer. In 2014, Linda Ronstadt was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. On November 11, 1967, the Electric Prunes played the club. That night, the name of the Riverside Youth Center was changed to Purple Haze after the Jimi Hendrix song. Note that the Prunes are not members of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The next future Hall of Famers to play the Purple Haze were Buffalo Springfield in January 1968, but all did not go well at this show. As he would occasionally do, Neil Young was a no-show for the January 12, 1968 Purple Haze concert. Also, drummer Dewey Martin was stuck in traffic and arrived late. So Bruce Palmer, Richie Furay, and Stephen Stills began performing as a trio. They borrowed the drummer from opening band The Shades of Time until Dewey Martin arrived. The Purple Haze show was the final Springfield appearance for bassist Bruce Palmer. He was dropped due to numerous marijuana possession arrests, plus he was deported back to Canada. Palmer was replaced by the IE's Jim Messina, Colton High School graduate and Buffalo Springfield producer. In 1997, Buffalo Springfield was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. In the April 12, 1968 KFXM Tiger Mag, it was reported that night's concert at the Purple Haze would feature the American Breed and IE group The Good Feelin's. Not mentioned was that a second IE band was also appearing that night, the Mobile Home Blues Band. In Sammy Hagar's book, Red, My Uncensored Life in Rock, he wrote about his time as a member of the Mobile Home Blues Band. Hagar said, "The highlight, if you could call it that, was when we opened for the American Breed. Remember Bend Me, Shape Me? We played at this crazy non-alcoholic club called Purple Haze in Riverside." After Hagar left the Mobile Home Blues Band, he formed several versions of the Justice Brothers, a group that played all over the IE. A later version of the Justice Brothers eventually relocated to San Francisco to seek fame and fortune. In a January 1978 San Bernardino Sun-Telegram interview, Hagar spoke about his time with the Justice Brothers. He said, "For a long time, the main place we played was the nightclub on Highland Avenue in San Bernardino. We also played the Gasser in Riverside and a couple of high schools. We even put on our own little concerts once in a while. We would rent a little hall in Fontana or San Bernardino and charge $1 to get in. We didn't make any money, but it was fun." Colton High School graduate Ray Carver spoke about seeing the Justice Brothers. He said, "I was on a collegiate traveling baseball team, and we played our home games at Paris Hill Park in San Bernardino. Right across the street was a little club called the Night Club. I think it became a pizza place later. Anyway, we'd go see Sammy Hagar and the Justice Brothers all the time after games. We'd yell at Sammy to play some blues instead of all the cover tunes. One night we were all blasted, yelling for him to play the blues, when he yelled out on microphone, 'Okay, you mother blankers, you want blues, here you go.' What an amazing display he put on that night." In 2007, Sammy Hagar was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of Van Halen. But getting back to the Purple Haze Club, in the June 14, 1968 issue of the KFXM Tiger Mag, a cover photo of DJs Don McCoy and Charlie Walters performing a magic act at the club was seen. However, one had to read the fine print in the photo's caption to find out that the headlining band was the legendary English group, the Yardbirds. In 1968, the members of the Yardbirds were drummer Jim McCarty, vocalist Keith Relf, guitarist Jimmy Page, and bassist Chris Drea. In early July 1968, the band broke up. In August 1969, Jimmy Page returned to the IE to play the Swing Auditorium in San Bernardino with his new group, Led Zeppelin. In 1992, the Yardbirds were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The end of the Purple Haze Club was reported in July 1968, with the last event being held in June. The closure was attributed to financial issues. But the legend of the Purple Haze Club lives on in the memories of those who attended concerts there. 2 years after it closed, there was an article in Riverside's Press newspaper about the Purple Haze and other defunct teen clubs in Riverside. In 2023, Riverside's Press Enterprise newspaper ran an article about the Purple Haze Club. A photo pictured its original location, where a Chase Bank and an IHOP restaurant now stand. Part 4 begins with one of the biggest bands of the 1970s playing a free outdoor concert at San Bernardino Valley College.
Anyway, he wrote this song. It's called Willin'. I've been walked by the rain, driven by the snow, I'm drunk and dirty. Don't you know that I'm still willing? Out on the road, late last night, I see my pretty Alice in every headlight. Alice, Alice, Alice. And I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari, to Hatshepsut to the bar, driven every kind of rig that's ever been made, driven the back roads so I wouldn't get way. And if you give me weed, white sand wine, and you show me a sign, and I'll be willing to be moving. And I've been kicked by the wind, robbed by the sleet, had my head stolen, but I'm still on my feet. I'm still willing. And I smuggled some smokes and folks from Mexico, baked by the sun every time I go to Mexico. Ah, but I'm still. And I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari, to Hatshepsut to the bar, driven every kind of rig that's ever been made, driven the back roads so I wouldn't get way. And if you give me weed, white sand wine, and you show me a sign, and I'll be willing to be moving.
Hey, I never wanted you so. I never followed your sunshine. Goodness knows. You see, I always knew it was you. If moments fell into straight lines, I never do. Moments that move through a dream, they promise a sweet life. Hey, I never wanted the stars. You could follow them too far. There you are. And say, I always knew you would prove someone dear to remember if I met you. Memories move through a dream, promise a sweet life. Memories move through a dream, they promise a sweet life. Where the rain comes down where your heart is turning round. And that was what you found. Everything wrong gonna turn out right. It just takes time. Or everything's wrong gonna turn out right. It just takes time. Hey, I never wanted to go. I never followed your sunshine. Goodness knows, but I believe, and only fools believe, the stories follow a straight line. So let it be. Stories that walk through the dream, promise a straight line. Stories that walk through a dream and they promise a sweet life, where the rain comes down and your heart is turning round. And that was what you found, where the rain comes down, where your heart is turning round. And that was what you found, where the rain comes down, where your heart is turning round. And that was what you found. Down where your heart is turning round. And that was what you found. Everything wrong's gonna turn out right, but it takes time. Everything wrong's gonna turn out right, it just takes time. Everything wrong's gonna turn out right, takes time.
my face turn to plaster. Stick around while the clown who is sick does a trick of disaster. For the race of my head and my face is moving much faster. Is it strange I should change? I don't know. Why don't you ask her? One more. Stick around while the clown who is sick does a trick of disaster. For the race of my head and my face, it's moving much faster. Is it strange I should change? I don't know. Why don't you ask her? Is it strange I should change? I don't know. Why don't you ask her? Is it strange I should change? I don't know. Why don't you ask her? The Buffalo Springfield. You heard it first tonight, Mr. Soul, brand new by the Buffalo Springfield on Atco Records.
Let me wrap you in my warm, tender love. Let me wrap you in my warm and tender love. 'Cause I've known you a long time. Come on, please, till you be mine. Let me wrap you in my warm and tender love. Let me wrap you in my warm and tender love. Let me wrap you in my warm
Let me wrap you in my warm and tender love.
I keep on drawing pictures of the girl from Louisiana. She once told me good morning, she never said good night.
Little wardrobe adjustment. This is the professional part of the show. We've rehearsed for weeks to get this just exactly right. These are hard little buggers to get off. This is worse than a panty girdle. Yeah. Any of you remember panty girdles? I remember panty girdles. Great way to get gangrene in your legs, boy. Freshman year in high school, I used to wear one every day. Boy, was I a chump. It's a song from the days of panty girdles. There you go, baby. Left me here so I could sit and cry. Golly gee, what have you done to me? Well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Do you remember, baby, last September, how you held me tight each and every night? Oh, baby, how you drove me crazy, but I guess it doesn't matter anymore. There's no use in me crying. I've done everything now. I'm sick of trying. I've thrown away my nights, wasted all my days over you. Well, you go your way, baby, and I'll go mine. Now and forever till the end of time, and I'll find somebody new, baby. We'll say we're through, and you won't matter anymore. There's no use in me crying. I've done everything now. I'm sick of trying. I've thrown away my nights, wasted all my days over you. Well, you go your way, baby, and I'll go mine. Now and forever till the end of time, and I'll find somebody new, baby. We'll
leave.